So this is Tata, basis of drum circle. Let's see the highlights. We are talking about what are drum circles, different types of drum circle, benefits of drum circle. And I think Sarah have asked you all to bring some pails and some tin and some utensils to make some noise. Later we will have some rhythm, a bit of the rhythm. Let's So the objectives today is to understand the different types of drum circle. Because when we talk about drum circle, wow, the Johor Bahru Happy Joyous Club, they say that they have a joyous community drum circle. So what is that? Community drum circle. So at least through this session, after that, you will know, oh, there are three main type of drum circle. And the benefits of drum circle quite similar to laughter. You know, laughter yoga got benefits. Drum circle also have benefits, and they have scientific research on it also. So they are quite in alignment with all the fun, joy, and happy moments like laughter yoga.
Yes.
Maybe at the end, if you have time, I will show you 2 videos on some simple, basic drum rhythms, which I will also put it out in the social media so that you all can use it and practice it. Because like laughter also, you have to know, you do, and you be. So after knowing some knowledge, some basic knowledge, you have to practice and keep on doing it until it's in you. So let's see. Drum circle. What do we have here? Okay, drum circle. So this is what Johor Bahru Happy Joyous Club have been doing. And Senwa is our social director. Not a social. Wam is our social director. Senwa is our drum circle director. But I don't see her here.
She'll be in.
Okay, never mind. She have gone through this session with us also. So disclaimer, like I said, I'm not a real expert in drum circle, but what little I know or what I know, I love to share. So this is just to spark off your interest, and later on, you will just pursue on your own. Or you can always get back to me if you want more info or more practice. Okay, so this is my disclaimer. Okay, like laughter yoga also, we also must have disclaimer. We have to cite indemnity form and all that, right? So let's just watch a little video here so that you all can get the hang of it. So this is at the Cerebral Palsy Center, and I think we have our Teresa Ho here. Ashwani. Our president Wei-Jin. So you can see we incorporated ho ho ha ha laughter in the drum circle, and this is a Cerebral Palsy Association. So Rashwin, you can also start one in KL with the Cerebral Palsy Association in KL. It's fun. You see the drums that we have, or you can also make do with the pails and the tins that you have, and they are all having fun. Okay, let's stop here. Okay, so what are the things in a drum circle? So basically, you have the bass drum. Bass drum is the big drum here, the dun dun. You see the dun dun, they make the bass sound, boom, 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 boom. Or sometimes I can also use a hand drum. This is also, you can see, so this is also the dun dun, the bass drum. Then later on, we have the hand drums, the djembe, the djembe where just now you saw them doing that. These are the djembe. Djembe, we have quite a number in our center. Yeah, Maggie can play very good djembe sound too. Then the mallet drum. Mallet drum, we use the 2 stick. There's a 2 stick, and then We have like a routing, we have the rainbow color one, then you just melody, you just bum 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 bum. That's the frame drum. And let's see. Shaker. So you have this shaker. Maracas, shaker. Bang 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 bang. The shakers, the rattles, the baby like to use also, you can use that. So actually sometimes we can make do with a lot of all these things. Doesn't mean that you have to pay lots of money to buy. A lot of things can be made. Wood sound, the wood block. I love my wood block here.
Which
You
one
can
is
do
the
rapping. This is the wood block. And of course, we got metal. Metal, you can see the metal, like the cowbell, the agogo. This is the one that usually the facilitator will use. Hang, 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 very nice. I don't have any metal here, but very good thing. You can take your pots and pans. Hang, 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 hang. That one you can make a very good. Like if you have got some pots and pans that are spoiled, don't throw, use it. And just take a stick and kong, kong, kong. Then you can have your instrument. Tambourine, the palm. This is the tambourine. The tambourine is here. Very nice noise, sound. So history of drum circus. Our heartbeat is the first rhythm we experience, correct? All of us got heartbeat, dum 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 dum. This is already the heartbeat. So people say, I don't know how to follow the beats lah. You follow your heartbeat first, so it's dum dum dum. It's intrinsic in us that we have rhythm in us. Most cultures worldwide have drum in rituals, celebrations, ceremony, all these like you see in Africa, Indonesia, and even our native tribes before that in Sabah, Sarawak, even in present days, they also have beautiful rhythms and the drums. Usually they make use of drum for healing, for pain, and for suffering reduction. Like the Bomo, they use that, and also those traditional curer, they also use this. The simplest and most beautiful ways to connect without words, just music. Just like laughter, we said just laughter, but sometimes laughter can be wow. Music, it can be soft, but laughter we also can have soft laughter, right? So they are quite similar. Like when I talk about drum circle, you also try to reflect and connect it with laughter, especially laughter yoga. Watch a little video that I interview this Arthur Howell. He's the father of modern drum circle. This video was taken, I think, 9 or 10 years ago. At that time, he was 66, so now he's 75, but he's still very agile. He keep on jumping here and there. He's a very beautiful man, a wonderful man. Let's watch the video, 5 minutes video. This was taken in Singapore.
I started drumming in my mother's 3rd trimester. Okay, she was very happy for me to leave. Okay, so I've been drumming all my life. So I didn't just decide to do drum circles because they didn't exist, really. There were just 2 kinds of drum circles when I was growing up. There were hippie thunder drummer circles, free-form anarchist circles in the park, and there were culturally specific study circles, okay? Nothing in between. The free-form circles always crashed and died, and there were people who were ignorant of how to listen to and play with each other and make connections and things like that. But they were excited to be a part of this noisy drumming thing. And then on the other side, there's these people who are like trying to study the cultures of rhythmic culture, such as in Africa, taiko drumming in Japan, gamelan music in Indonesia. And there was no place in between for people, only hippie thunder drummers and culturally specific study groups. And I started facilitating rhythm-based events inside schools and corporate trainings and special needs, music therapy, so on and so forth. And also incorporating them in my classes at the University of California in Santa Cruz, where we would do, they were learning specific rhythms, village music circle, ethnomusicology, but at the same time I was encouraging improvisation and drum circle consciousness. So I didn't develop the drum circle, it was already happening in so many different ways before me. What I did is develop the facilitated rhythm-based event. I facilitated drum circle and then started teaching people how to apply that to different populations. School kids, corporate trainers, special needs. Drum circles for everything. You know, if we all sit together and drum together, we probably won't kill each other. Okay? And you start in your community, first of all, and then you move it out of your community. And so we're already doing that in a number of different ways. And one of those ways is find a cause and then take that cause and use drum circles to help support that cause. What we've been doing is, pardon me while I get undressed, okay, I'll show you, is this program that we've been doing for the last 5 years. It's called Drum Strong, and it happens in one place in the United States, but in actuality, at the exact same time, all over the world, people get together and they drum together, and we connect all the groups up together with webcasts, and we do a drum circle in this place in the United States that lasts for 24 hours. We keep the drumming going for 24 hours, from noon to noon. And at the same time, drum circles join us from 57 circles from 20 different countries joined us this year. World peace. Now, Drum Strong is about cancer research and development and raising money for that. But what it does is it brings many different communities together to drum together, and it shows us how small the community, the world is. But really, when you just go local, like someplace in Singapore or Malaysia where you've got many different cultures all together in the same metropolis, you sit down, you drum together, and all of a sudden race, religion, and gender disappear. And we're all just people connecting together in the moment, making magic music. That's moving towards personal peace, community peace, and world peace.
Oh,
Very nice.
Thank you for watching. So this is Arthur Hall. He was in Singapore and he had a three or 5 days program, and some of us joined him. And that was 9 years ago. He's the father of modern drum circle, and he wrote a few books. It's good that if you can get hold of his book, because he's talking about community, and he mentioned, right, it's for internal peace, community peace, and across the board, different races can come together, old and young. Okay, so he has talked about also basically, I think, the 2 or 3 types of drum circle. So I will run through quickly so you have an idea. Different types of drum circle is all by Arthur Hall, because he is the expert. If any more info, you can go to this website, www.drumcircle.com. And he said the most 3 obvious examples are the free-form drum circle, or the culture drum circle, and the facilitated community drum circle, where most of us are into. So let's see, what is this free-form drum circle? No rules, no leaders. So it's just a gathering of people who just want to explore and express, and they just, in the moment, they just play, bum, 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 especially like the hippies, those days. So this is a free form. No rules, nothing. You just bring a drum or bring an instrument and you just go there to play. Second one is a culture, like you say, like for medicinal value, for history, historical, culture, generations by generations. So a lot of rules and regulations. You say, you must do this. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Because this type, they are very serious, when they talk about traditions. So they have to follow protocol. So it's a group of people drumming together without stopping, changing the length, and its rhythm has a name, purpose, and cultural history passed down from generation to generation. So this is the number 2. And the third one, which is all of us or most of us are familiar with, is the friendly family facilitated community drum circle. That's why Johor Bahru Happy Joyous Club, we call our drum circle as the Joyous Community Drum Circle. And our drum circle director, Senhua, is here. Thank you for being here. And it's the middle ground between the two extremes, because one no structure, one very structure. So there's a freedom of expression and a lot of interaction. And there is a facilitator. The facilitator, like just now you have seen our Triza Ho, she's already a golden girl in our group. She facilitated at the Cerebral Palsy Center. So, and I think I just put up one also. You can see, you saw Wam, our social director, also facilitating at one of the wellness center. And it connect people in the moment rhythmical alchemy. So you see this is a lot of space for us to explore. Later we'll go more into that. And in drum circle, these are the 3 main key components: inclusion, cooperation, and appreciation. In fact, our club also have adopted this ICA in the running of Johor Bahru Happy Joyous Club. Inclusion means we include everyone. So when an old person or a young person say, I don't know music, can I join? Can. You can sit down. We will give you one instrument. So inclusion is very, very important. And cooperation, yes, we have to cooperate together, so that music will come out rather than I play mine, you play yours, I don't care. Because when we play or when we are in a drum circle, we always connect, eye connection, and see the other person. Sometimes 2 or 3 person can connect and play some music, and then you can see the fun is that then everybody will join in. So we don't play alone, and we don't shock sendiri, just go and play pom pom pom, just enjoy yourself. We also have to take care of others. And appreciation, once in a while, the facilitator or something, they will just appreciate so and so play. Maybe there's one guy who comes with a harmonica, then we appreciate and say, okay, now you play. So only the harmonica play, the player play. And after that, the drum will add in, then the metal, the wood block. Then in the end, we have the orchestra. Very beautiful. Yeah, it's good, Sarah, that you incorporate drum circle in senior home. Like we have shown, even in any centers, you can have it. And senior homes, they love it, like Jobada, the Alzheimer Association, Triza Ho, Jennifer Liu, they used to go there those days. And they would just take some children toy set, to play, or maybe for rattles, you can put sand or beans into an empty bottle, you shake. That is already an instrument. Now, let's see, when we talk about inclusion, how Aiden from Singapore, One Heart, so let's see how he include this student into the group.
Eliana from Seta.
Yeah, this is also our Joyous Community Drum Circle. We have it in one of the gardens that we used to have our laughter yoga there as well. And so happened there's a group of students there, so we get them invited and they play along with us. So let's go to the next slide. Okay, another one. We want to talk about cooperation. So we just watch how our teacher, our drum circle teacher, Madalena, and of course our publicity director, Pauline, is also here. So let's hear her play. This is in one of the garden that we have. We use a car park. We do our laughter yoga there. So once a month we have drum circle. Those were the pre-COVID time. Members bring their own chair. This is getting the rhythm first. Yeah. So there are so many ways that we can have fellowships, and the joy of having drum circle to incorporate in with our laughter, and so that the laughter yoga session can be even more interesting and we can attract more people to come and join us. Let's look at some of these. This is another good book by Christine Steven. There are some certain drum circle principles. So this book is also useful. You can also buy it. That we bought this book, and then some of our members also have this book. The Art and Heart of Drum Circles. Because Christine Stevens also worked quite closely with Arthur Hall. So let's see what are some of the principles. There is no audience. There is no audience, so that we do not perform for people. Like laughter yoga also, it's not a performance, right? It's an interactive type of activity. So there is no audience. So let's not be worried that I can't play how. There's no audience, okay? And there's no rehearsal. We don't need to rehearse, but maybe the facilitator will have an outline for himself, so he know that there's a certain time frame that he need to finish and all. But there's no need to say, come, let's and rehearse. Come, let's come and rehearse. Not necessary. Not necessary. And there's no right or wrong. So you just play your rhythm, and later on they will just conform into the main rhythm. No right or wrong. So we don't tell people you cannot do this, you cannot do that, but we can say, let's do this way. We can guide them, we can guide them, but we don't, like laughter yoga, right? We don't go and say, hey, you must put your left hand first, you must put your right hand out. Hey, you do wrongly, you must do 5 times and not 6 times. No, there's no such thing. So it's the same thing here also, for drum circle. This is the community drum circle. It's not the structured one, like just now I mentioned the number 2, very structured. That one, there's right and wrong. But for community drum circle, no. There's no teacher. There's no teacher. So we've got facilitator there only, but there's no teacher. I tell you to do this, you do this. But maybe behind, if you want to learn some rhythms, they can have some classes on to teach you. That is different. But at the drum circle itself, there is no teacher. And just now we talk about inclusion. So even Christine Stevens also mentioned that there is inclusion. And spontaneous. So we want creativity. Creativity is most of the time spontaneous. So let it flow, let it flow. And so it's about much more than just drumming. So when we say drum circle, and why they see in a circle, because also there's a meaningful, we can see one another. So if one circle is not enough, we have another layer of circle, another layer of circle, so that everyone can see each, most of us can see one another. So let's explore the benefits. Of course, there are so many more things to be in, but from the book, just now I mentioned the Christine Steven book, The Art and Heart of Drum Circle, and the other book I did mention is also by Arthur Hall, which is the Drum Circle Facilitation, Building Community Through Rhythm. With these 2 books, actually, it's good enough already. So Sarah, if you want to start the drum circle, these are the 2 basic books. And then you go through the books with the members, and then step by step. And then later, maybe if Arthur Hall come to Singapore, go for his class. Go for his class. So explore the benefits. You will realize that the benefits is similar to a lot of other benefits of laughter yoga. Benefits of drum circle. Again, this one. Reduce tension. Yeah, it's like singing, dancing. It reduces tension, anxiety, depression, and stress. Laughter yoga, sama, same. Also boosts our immune system because when we are happy, even plain exercises, when we are happy, our endorphins will flow out. Not only laughter will bring the endorphins flowing out, even though drumming also will do that. Even when you go to the gym, you exercise, your endorphins will also keep flowing. And if it's a community, you're connecting with people, serotonin and oxytocin also will be coming out. Controlling chronic pain. People say here pain, there pain, but when they play drum, they say, hey, now my hand is so flexible. Negative feelings because we practice like even laughter, sometimes when they say emotional, they will just count out all the emotions inside, whatever negativity inside, it will just flow out, So it's very good in releasing. That's why sometimes our drums are poor drums, those people who want to release their tension, they beat the drums as if they are beating the other person. So our drums get spoiled. So actually there are certain rules and regulations which will be covered the next time because of time constraint. So social interaction, because of the community base, improving your language, like laughter yoga, we also learn certain languages now. And also your joy, mobility, your posture, and your motor skills, because all about movement. So that's why for the Alzheimer Association, it's really, really very, very, very good. And self-realization, music makes the world go round. Reducing negative feelings, emotional trauma, quite similar to point number 4. And now, again, back to this book, Christine Steven. Yeah, drum circle can be fun. Just let me have 1 second. Okay, you can have fun. Yes, definitely. Self-expression, stress reduction, social interaction and community building, camaraderie and support. And family activity. In the family, actually, you can do this type of activity too. And some people say, I don't know rhythm. But actually, after playing drum circle, you find that, hey, you can get into alignment with your own heart rhythm as well. And okay, see, just now I did mention that there's scientific research. Actually, there are many, so I just pick up one. Drumming out drugs. So sometimes they use a drumming alleviates self-centeredness, and also isolation, alienation, and creating a sense of connection with ourselves. So they find out that drug addiction, when they use drumming, it can use as a complementary therapy for drug addiction. This is only one of the scientific research that I get, but there are so many, so you can look around for that. And for Johor Bahru Happy Joyous Club, we do monthly, we do go to Hospital Permai and also some wellness center to do laughter. So I just want to show you a short clip here, what have been done there, and we blur out the video lah. Yeah, so you can see it's actually for them to express. They are so happy they got a drum, and that video was only, I think, about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's not too long ago lah, or maybe a month ago. So now, all ready for some rhythms?
Yes.
Yes, because just now all the theories and all that lah. So at least you had know some basic. So the rhythm. This video is a very good video. This lady, she will show 5 basic of rhythm. They say that if you can say it, you can play it. If you can say it, you can play it. Like the first one is I love. Come, let's read along. I love
apple pie.
so
Apple pie.
So later you can see she play. She will say, I love apple pie. So get ready your drum if you have. Then let me play and then I will, because since there are 5 rhythms, so I just play.
I'm Judy Atkinson, and I'm going to be sharing with you
Can you
some
hear her?
rhythms that are very simple. And one of the key principles in learning to play a drum quickly and easily is, if you can say it, you can play it. So we're going to say some phrases, and I'll show you how to play them on both the djembe, the African djembe, and also with the tabano, with the mallets, the Cuban tabano. So I'll do 5 different rhythms, so you'll have lots of repertoire for your facilitation. So the first one is, I love apple pie. I love apple pie on the drum. I love apple pie. So center, center, and edge, edge, edge on the djembes. I love apple pie. I love apple pie. And on the tabano, it would just be I love, and then tick, tick, tick. I love.
You can practice on your drum, or maybe your hands. You can hit on the table.
Yeah.
Awesome. First rhythm. Second one.
Everyone can
I love, but then to play my drum. I love to play my drum. So I love to play my drum. 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 So those 2 rhythms, the rhythm on both the drums. Now mashed potatoes. I love this one because it's kind of a funky beat, and it sounds a little bit different than the other 2. And all these rhythms can flow together. So you can give one rhythm to the tabanos, another one to the djembes, have a bass drum going on the bass drums, on the frame drums, and you've got a 3-part rhythm going. They all flow nicely together. So mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes, mashed. Nice, nice rhythm, a little bit different. Do it all on the top, on the tabano. Well, that's a really nice one. I really like that one. It's fun. And then hot chocolate is a fabulous rhythm.
You can
because it's
follow
also
her
really-
hand rhythm
It's
lah.
fast, and it goes really
Of course,
nicely
you
with
need
all
to
the other
play.
ones. So it's just hot chocolate, hot chocolate, hot chocolate, hot chocolate. Middle, edge, edge, middle, tone, tone, bass, tone, tone, bass, tone, tone, middle, edge, edge. Hot chocolate. So that's another nice one. And the last one is the heartbeat. So it's really nice in a drum circle to play a heartbeat, but it's hard to just go boom, boom, and then space, boom, boom, and then all that space. It's hard for people to do that, believe it or not, with all that space. So I often will go boom, 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 boom. So there's a downbeat. Boom. And on the djembe, just back and forth, alternating your hands, but doing that downbeat. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the tabano, best to do this one just on the top rather than picking on the side, because it is a heartbeat. Here's the downbeat on the tabano as well. Breathing in and out. And in and out. So the 4 rhythms are, I love apple pie, I love to play my drum, mashed potatoes, and hot chocolate, and the heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom.
Yes. So the 5 rhythms, I will share it out, and then you can practice it. Because a lot of times when we are given a drum, you don't know what to do with the drum. So at least you can play some rhythm now. Huh? So these are some of the websites, the resources that you can look into. This PowerPoint, I will pass it to Sarah. Then Sarah, you can just share it out lah. Okay. And let's see. So again, like the 40 days challenge lah, like laughter yoga, you know already a little bit, you have to do it until you become. So 40 days challenge is 1, 2, let's all play. So the rhythm, the 5 rhythms, you master the 5 rhythms. Oh, then you can go very far already. So summary is you understand the different types of drum circle. Yeah, remember the 3 types I mentioned. One is no structure, one very structured, and one is the friendly family community drum circle. And the benefits are similar. It seems we are all laughter yoga or laughter professionals here. So what laughter is good, drum circle is also good at. And also you have learned how to play some basics of this. So that is all for my sharing. And actually I do have another rhythm, but this one we'll put it for the next time. And I think there's about all. No, I pass it to Sarah. I just love to share this. This is very good. It's by one of the school principal. He said drumming is essentially a social behavior. When we connect with other humans through rhythm, devoid of race, culture, and prejudice, there is something pure and compelling about it. Drum circle is a very social and it's very humane. So this is by Joseph Walker. And that is all. Thank you so much. And back to Sarah.